is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb, and today we're going to be taking a look at matching signs. This module is a really nice and little quick easy module for you to do, and what's going to be happening is that we're going to be trying to figure out a series of different pairs that we're going to be doing with all 12 of these horoscopes here. Now, it might not be so straightforward, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the easiest solo around, but I would definitely say it is possible to be a potential solo. So, what's going to be happening is that we're going to be essentially trying to compare each different horoscopes. And by the way, these are all from astrology. These are, let me see if I can pop it up real quick here. Astrology. If we scroll down here, we can find the official names of each of the zodiac symbols here. We have Aries. We do have Taurus. I think all of these guys are actually present. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This module does not necessarily require you to know how astrology works, though having an idea of some of the zodiacs is going to be a real big help for you. So let's start describing some things. So now what's going to be happening with this module is that this is what we're looking at here. We're looking at this diagram, and what's going to be happening is that we need to compare the image on the left. And what's going to be happening is that we have two pairs that could potentially be paired with each of the symbols on the right. So that's what's going to be happening here. So for example, let's take a look at the, I believe this is Gemini right here. Yeah, so if we take a look at this Gemini, Gemini could have the possible matching with Aries, being the little horns here, and Leo, which is the little ball, whatever you call it. This is what's possible to be present on the module, and this is what you can match with it. Now, in this case, if we take a look at the module, we actually do have both an Aries and a Leo present, but we need to figure out which one we need to actually match with it. Each horoscope can be paired with another horoscope on the mod, and no horoscope can belong to more than one pair, nor can it be unpaired. So we're going to find an arrangement such that there are 6 pairs of horoscopes, and the following chart will show you which horoscopes can be paired. So in this case, we can actually do both either Aries or Leo. So now, let's actually take a look at Aries, because of the fact that there are 2 Aries present on the module, and let's see what we compare these guys with. So we compare these guys, pair Aries, with Gemini and Aquarius. So what this actually means is that we actually need to use one of the Aries on the Aquarius, and then what we need to do is we need to use the other one on the Gemini because of the fact that there is only one of each of the individual pairs here that can be used. So this means that the Leo is going to be actually used for something else. So let's start pairing these guys here. And just like that, once you pair something correctly, it's marked green. However, if you happen to pair something incorrectly, like if we were to say perhaps pair the Gemini and the Leo, that actually would work. But we want to make sure that we actually reset this because of the fact that once all 12 of them work, that they all are going to be left. There's going to be nothing that's going to be left unpaired. That's important to remember here. So let's make sure that we get this guy over here. It doesn't necessarily immediately strike you. However, you want to make sure that everything works at the end. So now, let's take a look at the Leo. Let's see if we can actually match anything with it. So Leo, as we said, went with the Gemini. However, it can also go with the Libra, which in this case, we actually have 2 of the Libra present. So that means we're going to be doing it with one of the Libra. Okay. Then we have the Cancer. Let's see what we can do with the Cancer, because there's only one of you guys present. Cancer can go with, I don't know this one, Taurus or I believe Virgo. Yeah, Taurus or Virgo. In this case, Virgo actually is not present on the module, so this means it's going to be simply paired with Taurus. And just like that, that's good to go. So now let's take a look at Sagittarius. That's the only one on this module here. It's this arrow down here at the bottom. It can go with Aquarius or the Libra, which in this case, we actually have an open Libra present, which means that the Scorpio, if I'm correct, the Scorpio right here, yep, should be able to go with the Capricorn. If we take a look at the Scorpio, it does indeed go with the Capricorn. So we match the Sagittarius and the Libra, and we match the Scorpio with the Capricorn. And just like that is a solved module. So that's essentially what you're going to be doing with this guy. You want to make sure that you have all of the possible pairs that can be potentially happening, and it's all that you're doing with it is just essentially taking a look at the image on the left side or simply the right side, and seeing if it potentially can be paired. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we have 3 Sagittariuses here immediately. That's going to be a good clue for us. So we have, for Sagittarius, we could potentially pair these with Libras and Aquariuses, which in this case, if we take a look, we have 2 Libras, and we have 1 Aquarius, which is perfect for each of the individual Sagittariuses. So let's pair each of them with each of these 3 symbols. That already takes care of half of our work. That is quite lovely. So now, let's take a look at the rest of our symbols. We have 2 Scorpios, it appears to me, these 2 mics with the arrow pointing down at the bottom right, and we have 2 Capricorns here, so we can potentially do something with those. Now, if we take a look, the Scorpios actually have the potential to be paired with the Capricorns, and the other one is going to be the Virgo, which we actually don't have any of on the module here. So in this case, we're going to be focusing on pairing these guys together. That's all we need to do right there. And then, if all else goes correctly, Cancer should be able to pair with Taurus. Taurus pairing with Cancer, that makes sense. And just like that is a solved module. So now, oh boy, this is a real interesting one. Okay, so we have 3 Aquariuses and 3 Sagittariuses, which I have a hunch that those are going to be going together based off of that previous movement that we had from beforehand. There is no Libras on the module, so this means that these guys are all going to be going together. That's perfect. So now, let's take a look at what we have left here. So we have 2 Virgos. Let's see what they want me to do with you. So we have the possibility of pairing it with a Scorpio and a Cancer, which in this case, we have 1 of each of those on this module. That's perfect. Let's match those guys together. And now, if all else works, this means that the Aries should be able to pair with Gemini, which it indeed does. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.